my wife called me yesterday. There's a park and pool near our house. Okay, you're familiar.
Yes.
There's a park and a very busy pool near our house. And apparently, while my wife and the kids were out shopping yesterday, on the way home, there were tons of police cars near the pool and near the park. There's a bunch of trails back there and everything.
Sure.
And so she called me and said, something's going on big time. There's probably 10 police cars. There's a crime scene unit truck out here, and we want to know what's going on. To me, she says that.
Johnny Media.
Right, that's what she said. She said,
call your sources.
She said, why don't you? Because she did. She said, call your sources.
Ooh.
And I was like, call my sources? What are you talking about?
What are you, Columbo?
Right. What am I supposed to? So I call a friend in the news game.
No, that poor guy.
Yep. And he said, I don't know, man. I don't work till 4.
Why do you people do this to me?
He's like, I don't know what's going on, man. Your guess is
You think
good.
I'm sitting by a scanner?
There's police cars at the club.
And so I called my wife back and I said, he don't know. He don't know what's going on. And she goes, well, you need to find out. There's something needs to be done. This is too close to our house. You know, there's 10 police cars around. So I said, all right. So I called the pool. All right. I said, I'll be in the media.
Of which you are not a member, correct?
Not a member of the pool. It's a public pool.
Oh.
So I've not been in a while.
Okay.
Well, nor will you ever go.
Public.
Never.
There is no membership. It's just public pool and a public park with a lot of trails.
And cops.
And a lot of cops. 10, at least, police cars, according to my wife, and a crime scene investigation van. So I called the pool, and I said, hey.
Do you know, if you had to estimate, Callie, how old was the person that you spoke with?
Young, 25, I would say, yeah. Maybe even a college student who answered the phone. And I said, yeah, my wife says that there's a ton of police cars and
so much blood.
I said, my wife
said hat click.
To my mother, look.
So I
oh God.
You know, I said, my wife says there's police as far as the eye can see. What's going on? And she says, I don't know.
She's playing that game,
Yeah,
is she?
yeah. I said, you don't know. I said, my wife says there's at least 10 police cars in a crime scene unit. And she said, and this is where I thought of Josh, she goes, it's a beautiful day.
Sun's out.
She goes, the pool is open.
There's not any type of hostage situation being played out on the high dive anyway.
A couple weeks away from July 4th.
That's right. She said, she literally said, it's a beautiful day. The children are in the pool. They're having a good time. I don't know.
Sun is shining, birds are chirping, yada, yada, yada.
She said, there is a police presence, but it is not affecting the pool.
It's not here per se.
Bless her heart.
Right. She really told the company, like, well, later.
Look, who hasn't seen a body? All right, kids, they're resilient.
Okay.
As you know, municipal city pool means murder.
That's right. Well, I went by it later, and there were still like 6 police cars and a crime scene.
Were the
unit
lights
there.
flashing?
Yes,
on
they
the
were flashing. Yes.
Goodness.
And when I went by the pool, she was right. It was packed, and there were tons of kids out
It's
there.
the sounds of children's laughter.
Yes. Well, later, again, did some digging, and actually a friend of ours said, oh, I know what went down at the pool. Apparently on one of the trails back there.
Someone pooed in the deep end.
Pretty common, deucing in public pools.
Duty!
We don't even clear the pool anymore. We just
I don't know who called the cops.
Just throw that up on the deck when you swim past it.
We just had one of the teens get it out of there. There's no big
Yeah,
deal.
we're the
Fling it
breath
up.
holding contest. Go get it.
No.
We'll give you a quarter.
Somebody had collapsed on one of the trails back there. And
on the
on one of
trails.
the trails. So they closed the park but kept the pool open.
I see.
You know.
A medical collapse? Just
Yeah.
collapse?
Yeah,
And they
and-
sent out 10 cop cars?
Well, they were investigating
That side of town.
if there.
They get a quicker response.
Yes. They get city and sheriff.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
I hear gunshots downtown. They're like, yeah, and you know where you live, bro.
You chose to live there.
It appears a white has collapsed on a trail. We'll send them all.
Who shall I send, Chief?
Everybody.
Yeah, they were investigating if there might be foul play. And they were there for a long time. There was no foul play, but someone had collapsed on a trail and they had to get him out
So
of there.
we think that someone found the collapsed individual?
I don't know past that. I don't know. I texted my source, and once he got to work, he said, yeah, somebody collapsed up there. And then I watched the news.
Did it make the story make the news?
No, it did not make the news.
They did not send a camera.
No, I guess not. And when I rode by, there was no media there, but there were still a bunch of police cars. This was 2 hours after my wife first called me.
See, my instinct would have been to shoot video, send it over to our friend in the business.
Oh, me? No, I didn't do it.
Yeah,
that was not my instinct at all. I never think of that. Never.
You don't.
I never once would.
You don't.
Even when you said it, I was like, "What's he talking about? Shoot video?"
Yeah.
I never would have shot video of that. But there were a ton of cars there, and in the background, a bunch of kids playing in a pool. You know, so I could have gotten that
Eerie.
viewpoint as well.
Yeah.
I know, but she played Mayor of Jaws real well.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day. The sun is out.
That's the company line.
Amity means friendship.
It's the city line. So when you say collapsed,
That's right.
were they dead? Collapsed and then died, or collapsed
I
and
don't
just?
know. I don't know. I just heard
We
collapse.
don't have any update on the victim.
We don't. and
That's a murder.
You think so?
Or
murder.
that's a death.
But if well,
It's a death.
maybe a death.
It's got to be. They're not going to send that many cops out.
Yeah, I mean, if
Somebody
it was
that's sick.
if it was an ambulance, they'd have cleared the scene quickly.
Oh, you're right.
Correct.
You're right. But if it had been a murder,
I haven't seen anything on the local
nothing.
story,
Nothing.
news
But
sites.
but a murder, they got to clear the pool. I mean, the pool is right next to it.
Yeah.
You know, and my wife said she kept on badgering me to get information. I was like, "What do you want me to do?" I mean, you know, I've called.
Who do you want me to call?
You know, I've called the pool. I've
called your source.
I've called my source. That's all I got. And she's like, well, I need to know what happened. I said, well, I think they would, if there was somebody on the loose killing people, they would have cleared that pool. And she goes, well, I don't think anybody's on the loose. I said, then why do you care? What's, you know?
Meanwhile, some guy's creeping by your back window.
Exactly. You know, if there were a madman on the trails, surely the pool would be cleared by now. There's 100 kids in that pool.
It's not like there's a psycho on the trail.
I know. I was worried about that.
Facebook's usually sometimes it's pretty good for that kind of stuff. If
Probably.
you get on there, if you start something and say, "Hey, look, I took this picture and what's going on here," and then people will start chiming
Then
in.
you get your answers.
Yeah.
Now some of it's BS,
Well,
but
there's another thing I don't do.
Well, let me ask you
never
this then. You have a little bit of a trail issue at your house.
Yes.
Does something like this make you now want to put up the signs that say
Yeah, maybe so.
Don't die
private
here.
property,
Don't die here.
no trespassing?
No dying.
Yeah, because look, you don't want to come out one morning and find somebody collapsed on your lawn and then have the weird job of pulling them back onto the public area.
you got to wake your son up. Hey,
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Please,
Come here.
You know.
It looks like there's grass in his mouth. Oh, that's weird.
like you've been drugged.
Then I get in trouble
Yeah.
when they
Yeah.
investigate.
Grass stains on his clothes. I don't know why.
Yeah. Here's the deal that people don't know. When we moved into a new house 7 or 8 months ago, it's a cut through to go to a place where people like to walk, to a park, you know, to trails. And so they're on my yard for probably 60 feet, you know, and the previous owner just let them do that. And one of my neighbors said, you know, okay with me, because he kind of shared, it's my side neighbor. And he's like, you know, we're nice about it. Everybody cuts through, but you might want to put up a sign that says no trespassing, because if somebody drops dead, nobody can sue you, you know, on your yard. And that does make me think of that. But I want the sign to be friendly, like, no trespassing, but even if you do, I'm not going to sue
Come on,
you.
guys.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm just putting this up because I don't want you
This
to
is
sue
not
me.
the Yellow Brick Road.
Right. That's I just
Do
want
not follow this trail.
Right. I just want to be nice about it, because I don't want to seem like the jerk. I haven't done it yet, and people do use that as a cut through. I see them. I told you 2 guys were skateboarding in my driveway one day. I came walking out, and a couple of skateboarders were at the top of the driveway.
Oh,
Man,
14.
okay.
And I looked at them, and they looked at me, and we just our eyes.
that's your mortal enemy, Kelly.
Teens.
Yeah,
On skateboards?
And they went cruising down the driveway. It's a good hill to go down.
that's what I was going to ask, because I bet it's a
Yeah.
good hill.
On my driveway. Yeah.
Is that driveway, Kelly, going to be a challenge if it snows or ices?
Yes, I will have to park somewhere.
You live on a hill?
A little bit of a hill, yeah. I think it will be a challenge, yeah.
That's nice. And what's the angle?
I would say
45
45 degrees. Yeah.
That's steep?
maybe 30 degrees.
I mean, 45 is significant.
45, probably 30 degrees.
Can you park in the street?
Yeah, that's probably what I would do.
Oh, he's got to move the boat.
And the body.
Exactly. He officially got 1,500,231 push-ups.
Let's break it down, Kelly. You're the numbers guy.
I did it already. It's about 4,166 push-ups per day. Every single day for 365 days.
And that takes how long in a
year.
24-hour period?
Jeez. I mean, if you're going to do that, 4,100, how would you break it down? He did them every day. He did as many as he could every day. His best was 7,200 in one day. And the average...
Did he skip a single day?
No. He did them every single day. And in 365 days, that's a Guinness World Record, covered by the Wisconsin State Journal. And they looked in on him and made sure he had video of himself doing every single push-up. I don't know if they watched the whole video, but he did them every day.
Well, now did we have a push-up record about a month or so ago? And we had some former service members say they called BS on the
Said it wasn't
technique.
Because he did the most in about like a minute or an hour or whatever it was. They're real fast push-ups.
But he didn't go all the way down.
No, he did not.
And he called them Marine-style push-ups, didn't he? That was the thing. Didn't he call them military-style or something like that? And they
sure weren't.
No, he wasn't touching
Not to my eye.
That's right. I agree. I haven't seen the video of this man, but he did it over a year's time. That's pretty impressive.
I mean, 24 hours in a day. He's got to be doing that 9-10 hours a day.
He's doing
at least.
Well, you do 4,000 of them. Can you do 100 and then take a quick break and do 100 more and do it? You know what I'm saying? So you get a bunch done in an hour.
Do 30, 30, 30.
Yeah, I guess I don't
That's
know.
90.
But you do over 4,000 a day. And get over 1 million in a year. I'm impressed. And he did not skip a day.
That's 166 per hour if you did one over a 24-hour period.
Good gracious.
And then you see he's got to sleep 7 hours.
Right.
Yeah, you
So knock those hours off.
So he's doing like 200.
How old was he?
200 an hour.
You're not working?
52, I believe. But he did that many push-ups.
Yeah, how do you have your other life?
I mean, you've got to really put in some work to do something like that. It's impressive. I saw a TikTok hack for getting veins.
For a quick insta hit.
You squeeze your bicep really hard for a minute.
With like a tube or your fist?
Just
your hand?
fist. I saw your fist. Just squeeze it really hard. And then throw your arm down and your veins pop out.
Then you jam the needle in. I mean, take the picture.
Sounds like something you do in the bar of a bathroom before you go out and see some hot girl.
Yeah.
Look at this.
So you got
these?
Hurry up and look.
you throw your veins out there. Yeah.
They'll be gone in about 15 seconds.
Pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good hack. The guys I saw doing it sure worked, but they'd squeeze for a while and then throw it down, and then there your veins came out. So I'm always trying.
Have you tried it?
Not yet. I haven't squeezed. I'm afraid it won't work.
No, you'll end up getting Tommy John surgery.
You know, I'm afraid it won't work, and then I'm the guy whose veins are so bad I can't even show them off after the hack.
Or you bust a vein.
Yeah, or you have a problem with the blood vessel.
Yeah, or you get varicose veins up in your bicep.
Yep.
I know. I've got varicose veins on my legs. I'm considering having them cleaned up.
Oh, come on.
I am. My wife says no, but I'm considering having them cleaned.
How
Spider
vain
vein?
are you?
You got spider vein?
Well, it's not spider vein. It's varicose. I mean, they're popping out.
Noticeable?
To me,
Are they raised, Kelly?
yeah.
Off the surface?
Yes, they are. They're
I have some of those too, though. That's not necessarily varicose. I mean, are you working out your legs?
yeah.
Maybe you're getting veins in your calves.
I don't think so. They're puffy. I mean, they're pretty puffy.
Varicose? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
These are, they stick out. They're thick, and my father used to have them, and he never got them fixed. But there are vein specialists now where you can go in and take.
Oh yeah, they'll fix it.
I don't know.
I'd like to see you try to get that out of the budget.
I know. I mentioned it to my wife. She said, "I don't care if you got varicose veins." I'm like, yeah, but it bothers me. It's a physical.
People looking at it at the gym.
You're not on mute. You are not on mute.
Maybe we heard that.
You complaining about that.
I got bad.
I'm on your wife's side. Sit down.
She said, "Don't waste any money on that."
But it bothers me.
So
It does bother.
now
me.
some were called. I didn't know the term until I guess the last few years. There's something called spider veins. That's different from
It's
varicose.
different. I think spider veins are when it looks like you have a tiny little spider underneath your.
But they're underneath.
They're
the
You have a
skin.
underneath
vein
the
and then
skin.
it kind of
But they're-
fans out.
Yeah.
But they're more purpley
These are not those. These
on
are
a white skin.
Yeah, they're purpley on a white. I know what you're talking about. Now I don't have those. I have veins that are raised, but not because of muscles or anything. They look like they're puffed. Like puffy.
Do you see the pulse go through it?
No, you don't see the pulse go through it. But I have it on my right leg only, not my left leg. And I told my wife, I'm gonna get this taken care of.
I don't think they're symmetrical. I think you just get them
Just
where you
get
get
them.
them.
And I saw a vein specialist do a commercial on TV. I said, I need to see the vein.
Are
guy.
they bad though?
I don't think so. I think it's just cosmetic. I don't think they do anything.
It has no impact on health.
I don't believe so. I Googled it, and it said no. It's just
Maybe ask your coach, Coach Kathy.
maybe. And I don't know how I really got them, except maybe it's hereditary, because my father did have them. I remember seeing his for a long time. He had one inside of his knee. There's another hack today. A woman said this is TikTok as well. She wants butter on her popcorn at the movies, but she likes it at the bottom of the box, or the bottom of the barrel of popcorn. So she takes a movie theater straw and pours butter through it, so it goes all the way to the bottom of the box. She sticks the straw into the popcorn, and then it more evenly distributes.
Depends on the theater, but do they not put butter on it for you anymore? Can't she just
A lot
ask
of places now let you do your own butter.
self-serve butter?
That's what she did, yeah.
This falls right in my things that hot people can do, and they're a genius. If I did that, if I came to you all and said exactly what she said, mocked unmercifully, of course you would, fatty.
If I got a picture of Biggie with a straw
Yeah.
at the butter dispenser,
Yeah, putting butter in.
He's actually drinking the butter.
Yeah.
look at
I was so mad when I heard this morning. This girl, everyone on TikTok, what a genius! Oh, yeah, because she's thin and she's hot.
best life hack ever.
Yeah.
Kelly says put it on.
If I make a TikTok of me doing this, like, this is how you get the butter everywhere. Everybody be like, oh my God, look at him. He can't go one day without butter. I hate people. I hate TikTok. I hate skinny people. Yeah, I'm in a mood. I'm sick.
He's in a mood, Kelly.
I am tired of this shit.
What are you doing for your friend to get him out of his mood, Kelly?
I try to pep him up in the mornings. It doesn't ever seem
You
to
send me this. Hey, this girl's a genius.
Put this in.
This girl, she's getting millions of views. Put this genius
popcorn
in.
I thought that was the most brilliant
Yeah.
hack. I was like, this is so smart.
I put butter through a straw. It's what you would.
I loved that. I loved it. I thought it was so good.
Of course.
Would you just put your mouth up to the nozzle?
Of course, that's what people are going to say to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Of course. He's right. I'm so sorry.
Why don't you just drain something from your blood and it's made butter anyway?
That was so insensitive of me.
It's insensitive to everyone.
And here you are. You've got another bloat. And here I'm
Why don't you
trying
just cut that open and get butter out of it?
endless
The
supply.
Biggie butter bloat.
A butter bloat.
Can't be sick when you're fat.
You're exactly right.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
very profound,
Very
Biggie.
right. And here I am complaining about a few varicose veins, and you've got a bloat and now this butter hack on you. I am so sorry, my dear friend.